I came back just in time. There's been lately a lot of juice out in these streets, but of course, I'm going to talk about the biggest, the juiciest tea on the streets. Shannon Sharp. You already see the title. I'm not going to replay the tapes. I'm sure most of you have tuned into so many podcast channels to see like the audio, the text messages back and forth between Shannon Sharp and his boo thing. OnlyFans model Gabby. Now, I'm just going to give a different perspective on this. That's what I'm here uh, to give my 2 cents on what or how I feel about this. Now, we've seen thousands, millions of situations like this, and I don't mean to go on specific gender on specific genders, but for some reason there's a particular group of people who will never understand the dynamics. Okay, we have theory and then we have reality. Okay, so that being said, I just want to provide my perspective on this whole thing. And I'm going to try and make this a very short video because trust me, there's plenty of content on this out there. You know, every time I click next on my, on my YouTubes, there's another video about this. But if you haven't heard already, he seems to no longer be working with ESPN. Looks like he has resigned. I put that in quotes because, if you know anything about the corporate system, corporate America, stuff like that, instead of embarrassing you and, saying you're fired like Trump, what they'll do is say, hey, how about you just resign? How about you just send out a letter to everyone else so it's on your terms? But anyways, okay. Shannon Sharp at the time was 54 years old. Okay. And he pursued a girl. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. It's my cat. I don't know if she decides to, be the star of this video. But where was I at? The girl, Gabby, was 19. So 54 and 19. Now, from my perspective, and I can say all day, what the H is a 54-year-old doing with a 19-year-old all day? But everyone's excuse, or most people's excuse, I should say, well, they're legal, doesn't mean it's right or ethical or moral. Okay. If the legal age was 13, they'll be like, oh, they're legal. Okay. This is still a child. I don't care what anyone says. This is still a child. This girl doesn't know herself. She has 1 year as an adult, not even 2 years, and y'all already on her. Please. Secondly, you went for OnlyFans model. Now, I've been hearing a lot of different people's, or I should say, creators' perspective on this. And they're like, oh, she was already an OnlyFans model, Okay, yeah, she's a OnlyFans model. So was that a smart decision for you to go for a sex worker? And now you're surprised that this happened? Come on. I don't understand the same people who are like, yeah, I should be a leader. I'm this, I'm that. Y'all should, and I'm particularly talking about, and I don't mean to go on because I don't like the whole gender thing about males or men, but at the same time, it's like, this can bring your whole empire down. You were going to get $100 million contract. I don't even know how much this guy's worth. If she wants $10 million, give it to her. If she wants $15 million, give it to her. If she wants $20 million, give it to her. Because now you're going to lose all your endorsements. But in the first place, like I was saying, why are you with a 19-year-old? She's an OnlyFans mom. What did you think was going to happen? What did you think? She's doing it for the money, and she saw a lick. Okay. Now, in America, for those of people who don't know, like I said, I don't mean to go on this particular, but this is the truth, because obviously not everyone understands how America works. When a white lady cries, good luck. Good luck with that. Okay? Especially if you are a black guy. Oh yeah, there's no more racism, blah, blah, blah. You know what people like to say, oh, this and that and that. I don't care what. This young lady out here was like, he raped me. I don't care if you're straight innocent. I don't care if that never happened. When you're a public figure, and a lady comes out like this, especially if she, and I don't like to start doing the whole racial thing because that's not how I am. But it is very true in America. If your white lady come out and say, oh, he raped me, I don't care if you're her husband. You're in trouble. If you're a public figure, it's done. All this other stuff about text message, this is now public entertainment. Oh, what he say? What was in that text message? Oh, what was in that audio? This is all noise. To be honest with you, it's all noise. Because as soon as when it comes to the level of you and I out here, when it gets to the level of public opinion, and you're a high profile figure, you're done. It does not have to go to trial. She doesn't even need a lawyer. She doesn't need nobody. So this whole thing like, oh, you know, Busby's trying to tear down black men. Oh, you know, this and that. It doesn't matter. This is all noise. You're just trying to make yourself feel good. At the end of the day, if somebody comes out saying that you raped them, there are very few things in this world that you cannot wash off of you. And it's usually regarding sex. You can even get away with murder in this country. But when a child comes out and says molestation, or if a female come out, especially, and I don't like saying this, if she a white female in the United States of America and says you raped her or you sexually assaulted her, you're done. I don't care if you never saw the girl before. You're done. This guy's already losing all his endorsements. He's losing all the stuff. Like I knew he was going to do. Or like I knew was going to happen, sorry. It doesn't matter. What he should have done, hindsight, right? And he was trying to do this from what I hear. Like I was not in the room, of course. But they thought they had a settlement of $10 million, but I guess she said she wanted more money. Like, you know, a leopard would. I mean, and I don't mean to laugh, but the reason why I am giggling is because, I swear, I hear this story like 100 times a month, whether it be a high profile figure or somebody working in corporate America or a friend at the gym or what. When are you people going to learn? When a female cries, oh, you raped me? I'm sorry. I don't know if I hope I don't get flagged for this. I'll try and use a different term. You're pretty much done. You're pretty much done. If it gets out, you're done. This whole, the text messages, what Shannon was doing was like, oh yeah, but I got some, it doesn't matter. Right now, all that evidence is our entertainment. It's for us to talk about it and be like, oh my gosh, let me get my popcorn and listen to this juice. Nobody wants to hear about baby grape. Nobody want to hear that. I'm actually disgusted. When I was actually brushing my teeth the very first, day this came out. And I forgot who I was watching, but they were saying everything on the text. Wow. I almost choked. It's very disgusting, but I just want to give my 2 cents on this. Like, when someone says that, you're done. You just want to try to prevent it from getting out into the public and try to settle. If she wanted 20 million, she wanted 30 million, give it to her. Because In the long run, yeah, it's probably a lesson, a hard lesson, a lesson you shouldn't even got yourself into. It's a hard lesson to learn. Just just wipe your hands and keep getting those endorsements and still getting those contracts. But now you don't have $100 million contract anymore, and all those other endorsements are going to, be gone. So yeah, this is very bad. Another thing I also want to speak on, I'm just I guess I'm not, surprised, but this is how I know, like, guys don't really understand. They don't get it. Because everyone's coming to that, well, not everyone. I hate using, superlatives. Um, and classifying everyone in a bucket, sorry. So excuse me if I say that. Um, Guys are coming out, men are coming out and being like, oh, I believe he's innocent. It doesn't matter what you believe, okay? And especially they're coming out without hearing all the evidence saying that he's innocent. This is not how the system works. The system doesn't work like that, okay? The system does not work like that. Oh, I believe it's a shakedown. And yeah, so what? She was an OnlyFans model. What did you expect? She's doing this she doesn't do this for free. This is her job, and she saw a lick. Of course. This is expected. And you still, with all these celebrities getting in trouble, you still don't know this? I'm in This is why I can't just have anybody be like, oh, I'm a man, so you're supposed to lead. No. Because most people don't have common sense. Like this, in this nation, you don't know that if you do this, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It could be a shakedown. And so what? His reputation is gone. It's destroyed, and he will never get it back, whether he was completely innocent or not. All people are seeing is that this guy was in a relationship with a 19-year-old. And forget all the, you could include all the racism in the situation. Like, everybody looking in like, ooh, this is my daughter? Oh, no. Come on. So anyways, these guys are like, oh, yeah, he's innocent. It was a shakedown. Okay, again, my first point. What is a 54-year-old doing with a 19-year-old? Please don't tell me she's legal. It's like walking into a dark alley in, like, the middle of Chicago. I don't know. In an area where they're known for, like, having 400 murders a night in dark alleys. And you're like, I'm going to walk into this dark alley. They try to off you. You survive, and you're like, well, how was I supposed to know? Do you not watch the news? Do you not have ears? Do you not have any male figures or female figures in your life to tell you this? So this is why I'm like, yo, you guys can't tell me that, oh, well, how he's innocent because this text message is here. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's all noise. To be honest with you, as soon as this story broke, I was like, oh, he's done. I don't have to hear anything. The only thing I have to hear is a 54-year-old male. And again, I don't like saying this racist, or not racist, but like, I don't like putting color behind it, but it does matter. We're in America. A 54-year-old black man with a 19-year-old white girl. That's all I needed to know. I was like, this guy's done. And like clockwork, yeah, drug out. I'm making content right now. That's all you need to hear. You're done. Whether it happened or what it didn't happen, you're done. Okay. So these guys coming out, and I feel like most of these guys, the way they're analyzing and saying, well, but this and this and that, and but this and this, I can't believe all women are you might be the next one. You might be the next lick, because it's apparent you still don't understand what's going on. You still don't understand how this world works, or the system works. Because if you're still out here say, but. Obviously, you still don't get it. Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah, this, yeah, that. But to be honest with you, the legal system is not fair. Y'all know that. The legal system is not fair. Okay. But yeah, just learn your lesson. Be careful out there. And again, I do really apologize for using, race on X. I am not that type of person to put race, but it does matter. It does matter in this situation. Because imagine if a black girl came out and said that. Do you think it'd be getting this much coverage? Do you? Because I can name some situations where it didn't get this much coverage. Okay? It's sad, but it's true. It's sad that he's just lost everything over this one girl, over this one 19-year-old girl. And you know what? Since this happened, other females might be coming out. This might not be the only female. Other women, ladies, OnlyFans models, who knows, even sex workers may come out and be like, hey, he did this to me too. What is the statute of limitations? I don't know. The only thing is use your the brain in your head. Okay. I know it might look good, she might look good, he might look good. But is it worth it though? Is it worth, especially when you have things to lose? Is it worth it? Me personally, I let my lawyers handle my my light work. I let my lawyers handle it. I don't even engage. You have too much to lose. You should not. You should no. You should have took it as a lesson learned. And I do feel sorry that he thought, he, meaning Shannon and his lawyer, they did think they were coming into a settlement. And I guess she just went out like, I thought that was really messed up, but that's what happens when you play with fire. And I'm not taking any sides on this. I'm just, an observer of a situation. Because I've seen this happen in corporate America where I work. I've seen this happen at the gym. I've seen this happen between like gossip with other girls, gossiping about, what happened. And then I'm just like, ooh, I'm just a fly on the wall. They just gossiping about what's happening in their life or their workplace. And I've just seen this so many times. And this honestly can happen with anyone at whatever age. Just be smart in your dealings with people, just in general. In your dealings with people, please just be smart about it. Make sure you sign NDAs or provide an NDA. Just cover yourself because this guy is about to lose a lot of money and his reputation. And at the age of, I think he's about 57 years old now, and his lifestyle, because I know he doesn't have just a mediocre lifestyle, and he's about to lose all that money. I really do feel bad for the situation, but I mean, you made your own bed. And like, is he going to be able to obtain? I could think of ways he could obtain some money, but he would have to be behind the scenes. I don't think he could be in the forefront, but I don't know. I'm not in that entertainment world, but yeah. Just as you go about this life, please just take some time to think about stuff. Before you make that purchase, sit down and say, hey, is it really worth it? Before you talk to somebody or decide to date someone romantically, just sit down and say, hey, um, is this person worth my time? What do I got to lose? But anyways, I was trying to keep this short, but I'll let you guys go because I know there's a lot of juicy content out there, but I just wanted to chime in. Y'all be safe out there and have a great day.